Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media. Here we are in Dubai at Breakbulk Middle East. And I have Ferenc Pasztor with me from Drewry, who has just finished an update on trade, the fleet, a lot of economics here. So welcome, it's so nice to have you in the studio. If you might give us, say, 3 main takeaways from your presentation.
Right, so I think I would start with the demand side for MPVs, which we show that even in a somewhat slower economic activity going forward will remain fairly robust because of the type of cargoes carried, especially project cargo. It's talking about renewables, talking about oil and gas. On the supply side, we see a fairly old fleet, both for smaller and larger units, and only a couple of vessels ordered in the past 10 years or so. And this is combined with a fairly small order book, creates a fairly balanced market going forward. That's what we expect. With regard maybe to a third point, talking about utilization levels, what it means for utilization, we definitely can see a stronger utilization than during the trough years, talking about 2016, 17, 18, but not as high as in 2021 and 2022.
So that's interesting. So we're down a little from 21, 22 as you look forward. What does that mean for different sectors in the industry? So when you look around the floor here, say, what's the significance to a shipper, right? A cargo owner, a shipper, versus a carrier, someone who's, has the ships themselves, and other people involved in the supply chain.
So talking about, different ship sizes, for example, or lift capacities of MPVs, definitely the project carrier sector will remain the most resilient, especially related to renewables and oil and gas. Although we also expect breakbulk cargo activity, so breakbulk carrying cargo activity to remain fairly robust, despite some weakness, for example, that we can see for, let's say, construction material, mainly based on, Chinese economy currently.
Okay, so as you look forward, this is something I used to always ask Susan, optimistic, pessimistic, or right in the middle?
All right, so I think for owners, so carriers, this is going to be still, a fairly balanced, fairly strong market. So the ball is still with them in general. I would say I'm optimistic, both for shippers and for carriers, because it's going to be a more balanced market. Okay, so not as strong with regard to utilization as in 2021-22, as I mentioned, but a fairly balanced forecast, and definitely more robust that we expect for some other regions, especially related sectors, like containers and dry bulk.
Okay, well that gives us quite a bit to think about. I want to thank you for sharing that information with us. Very welcome. And we will be hearing more about rates, capacity, fleet later on during